Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
You know, a crappie can just come up and suck that bait in, or they can just come up and yank it, or they can, make a bobber travel just a ways and then takes it under. It's very exciting. I've read that. We've got a guy on the line who can tell us if that's true or not, and if the crappie are biting. Mark with Trade Winds Marina. How you doing, sir?
We're good this morning. We're real good.
Good. Still there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, I'm here.
All right, good. We had a little blip there. So, are the crappie biting? That's the first question.
Yep. They're. I would say that they're within a day or two of spawning, to be honest with you.
Oh, boy. So, Mark, when crappie start that process of spawning, now I know like when northern pike spawn, they're not interested in anything else. They're in the dating season, and they just don't think about even eating hardly. But crappie, do they during the spawn? Are they still very active?
Oh yeah, yep. They're pretty active. That's when a lot of people. I get calls every spring. Are the crappie spawning? They're crappie spawning because it's easy to catch them. Then, they're up shallow and you catch them from the bank, and so.
Well, then that's very close going into the weekend. It'd be right in the prime time. For people to get out and enjoy. The weather looks pretty good. You're open kind of at a beginning session here, and then you're going to expand your hours real soon. So when they come to the Sherman Reservoir now, when can they find you open?
We're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday for this week. Then next week we're going to be open on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have the walleye tournament next weekend. We got a bunch of people coming in early for that, and then after that, we're wide open 7 days a week.
All right, sounds great. Everybody's excited about it. I was driving down the highway here the other day, and I saw somebody out with a big camper, and they were washing the pickup and cleaning the camper up, and I happen to know those folks, and I know that there's a lot of people, including this gentleman, who spend a good share of the summer and fall around Sherman Reservoir. Custer County really loves the lake, and they're all getting ready to come and see you.
That's awesome. I need to. We made some pretty big changes over the winter, and we're just finishing them up. And I think a lot of people will be surprised when they come out to the marina and see the changes and changes in the menu and stuff. So
yeah, you've expanded that. Tell us about that.
Well, we added about 70 seats out in the beer garden. The beer garden has got a roof over the whole beer garden now. Just a beautiful, beautiful view of the lake. Sitting out there and having a burger or whatever, you got a great view of the lake, and nothing really to impede your view. So, and we got plenty of parking. Our menu's changed a little bit. We have 3 house burgers now. We have a black shirt burger, a rebel burger, and a mushroom mayhem burger. And I think we may have come up with another one. We're going to wait and throw out some test burgers this weekend maybe, and before we unveil that one.
Sure, yeah.
Then during the week we're running specials 4 nights a week. Mondays we're running flat iron steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, and vegetable and side salad from 4 to 8. And Tuesdays is Taco Tuesdays, 4 to 8. Wednesdays is chicken fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy from 4 to 8. And then Thursday, of course, is wild wings, so crazy wing night.
Well, you have expanded it, and it sounds all delicious. Good stick to your ribs type of food for folks who want to come in. And you've mentioned it before where people actually who don't even fish or camp drive from different places to come and eat at your your restaurant and enjoy that beer garden. Now with more room, you're going to be busier than ever.
Yeah, it's been. Excuse me. There's been a lot of buzz and a lot of interest. I mean, our first 2 weekends we've been open have just been unbelievable with the patronage that people are showing us. So, come out, see us. It's the fishing's good. We got. I think we actually still have a couple rooms open for Labor Day in the cabins, but
wow.
I think the RV sites are filled up. Or Memorial Day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, come out and see us. Check out the changes and just come out and enjoy the day. I believe it's next weekend is free park and fishing day.
I think you're right. Yeah. So there'll be a lot of extra people out, and they can stop and see a great time with the bite kind of on at the lake to bring the kids and let them get all enthused about fishing.
Yep. We're trying to put a deal together with the Girl Scouts where they're going to come out to the lake and do a Girl Scout outing, and we're trying to work with Game and Parks to get their Nebraska fishing trailer and their kayak trailer out here for them girls. So.
Oh, great. Another civic activity that you've involved yourself in, and I know that you are involved in the community, even though your business is out at the lake. It's all one big community, and I know that you get involved in a lot of activities. I think people appreciate that, Mark, and we appreciate you taking time to talk to us today and tell us about your hours and the good food. One last question. You've got food for the people. How about bait for the fish? How are you sitting there?
We're sitting pretty good on bait. I'm actually got to drop an order today. So, but, I mean, bait, we usually always have bait unless, it's just one of them crazy weekends where you can't perceive what's going to happen.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Well, we hope that you survive. It sounds like you're going to have a wild and fun summer, and it'll be fun to have conversations with you once a week to find out if you're surviving and having a good time.
All righty.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Tradewinds Marina. Brent, where's that located?
I would say it's located just outside Loop City, Nebraska.
Yes. Across the dam?
Yeah.
On the east end of the dam?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking I thought you were just talking Sherman Reservoir, period. But yeah, Tradewinds, yeah. Just go across the face there and you'll find it.
All right. I wanted to just let you know, since you were not at the meeting yesterday, you were covering a track meet as your buddy and co-host. I stood up for you. There was a little trash talk going on with you not there, and I just want you to know I was able to.
So what were they trying to volunteer me for?
No, it wasn't anything like that.
Oh.
It was. Don't worry. I took care of it. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah.
Won't put up with that kind of business. No way.
Okay.
School lunch menus. Boy, we're not going to be reading these very much longer.
No, school's about done.
Okay, let me get this. I want to try something, live experiment on the air.
Okay.
Okay? So we got this new audio processor. I hope folks out there are noticing that KBBN sounds probably the best it ever has. It really sounds super good.
It does, yeah.
I'm pretty happy with it. It was an investment, but a good one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I can actually change I'm looking at the processor settings right now.
Okay.
And we're set for music right now and talk, but there's a news talk setting for how it mixes the sound.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I'm going to go to news talk and see what it sounds like since we're talking, okay?
All right.
Because this is kind of a news talk show. So I'm going to click on that and then go recall preset. All right, there we go. Does it sound any different?
Did you hear it? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. A little.
Maybe a little bit.
Little bit. It's just for talk.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. But I think I'll go back to music because we're going to play some music.
Okay.
I just wanted to try it.
Yeah.
It's kind of
what
like
other kind of settings are there? They got. I bet they have a sports setting. They have sports.
They do. You want to try it?
I don't
see
care.
what sports sounds like. Okay, I'm going to go to sports, recall preset. All right, it's made the change. Hey, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Now I kind of hear a difference there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
And he slides in. Oh, he's safe. The umpire is. Oh, sorry.
Cubs win. Cubs win.
Oh,
Cubs
geez.
win.
Oh, no more sports. Going back to the other setting.
Come on.
I've got a modified one that I modified just a little bit. Going to go back to that. There, that sounds a little different. So anyway, I hope you folks have noticed the difference. It's the music. I was on the way to work this morning, and I was hearing parts of songs I've never heard before through the radio, which tells me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Tom Petty never sounded better.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Boy, did I have to defend you yesterday. You owe me, man.
I want to know about what? What do you mean you had to defend me?
Well, just a discussion, it's all. Arnold schools today, this is Wednesday, right?
Yes, it is. May 8th.
May 8th. Wow. I can't believe how fast time's going. Cook's Choice today.
Okay. Ansley today showing tacos on the menu at Ansley.
Sargent schools. The Sargent schools today are having chicken or burritos, corn, fruit cup, cookie or dinner roll, or milk. Are you getting a little echo? Is that bothering you?
Just a tad, but no, I'm good.
All right. Well, I can fix that for you if you want me to. I got a button here.
Oh well,
Put it on.
it's up to you.
See if this takes care of the echo for you. Is that better?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Sargent schools today. Oh, I already said that. Chicken or burrito, corn, fruit cup, cookie or dinner roll or milk at Sargent today.
At Arnold today, Cook's Choice on the menu today at Arnold.
Loop City. Just talked about Loop City. That's where Brent grew up when he was a little boy with mom and dad. Hope they're listening this morning. Loop City today, breaded chicken, breaded beef sandwiches, French fries.
Sandhill School in Dunning, chicken Alfredo, cheesy bread, broccoli, and cheese on the menu today at Sandhills.
At Litchfield, quesadillas, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
At Cozad today, looks like a choice of chicken patty sandwich, glazed ham with roasted pineapple, and strawberry salad. Some of your choices at Cozad today.
You know, thinking of school and then seeing this menu, which was copied, and it looks like the old Mimeograph. Remember the Mimeograph? Did you have those in school?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I love the smell of that chemical. Yes. I was kind of addicted to Mimeograph. It smelled so good.
Yes.
So today, I already did that one. That's the one that brought back the memories.
Oh, okay.
Thedford schools today, cavatini, green beans, garlic toast, veggies, fruit bar, and milk.
Broken Bow Middle and High School today showing a chicken fajita with roasted peppers and onions, barbecue rib sandwich, fresh baked combo sub, and My Way Wing Station with breadstick. Your lunch choices today at Broken Bow.
And at the Prairie Pioneer Center today, Philly cheesesteak, casserole, carrots, and fruit. Call them at 872-6121 and let them know you're coming, or you can use that same number to set up delivery to your home. Gothenburg schools today, super nachos. It's also beef week at Gothenburg, so they're featuring beef.
Good.
Super nachos with beef. Barbecue rib sandwiches, which are beef. fresh baked turkey and cheese, which is not a sub, which is not beef. Fresh made Hawaiian pizza probably has some beef on it. Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. I doubt there's any beef on that.
Okay.
Just want to verify. Anselmo Myrna, super nachos, barbecued rib sandwiches, and uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. Boy, we don't have too many left to read. School will be out soon. Did you sniff the paper when you got a minute, get Raph a copy when you were in school? Did you just go,
Oh, yeah. Well, I enjoyed visiting my grandparents because back in the day, Grandma would always print out the church bulletin, on the old mimeograph machine and hand crank it. Oh, yeah. Loved helping Grandma do that.
Oh, I don't blame you. Then they had to get rid of it and have a good thing going there. I suppose they wanted more quality. It wasn't the easiest to read sometimes.
No.
But it sure smelled good.
Yeah.
A note, an important one. Blood drive today has been moved from the municipal building to the Berean Bible City campus, which is the former location for the Berean Bible Church.
Oh, on H Street?
Yeah, H Street up by the Custer School.
Mm-hmm.
They've moved to there because of the repairs being done at the municipal building. I believe that's from 1 until 6 today. So if you're planning on donating blood today here in Broken Bow, that will be at the Berean Bible City campus.
All right.
Let's play the game.
Okay, here we go. Well, in honor of Mother's Day, we're asking some questions about famous moms. So here's your question for today. This famous actress was the subject of the tell-all book, Mommy Dearest, written by her daughter. Who was she? Was the book about Vivian Leigh, Barbara Hershey, Betty Grable, or Joan Crawford? This famous actress was the subject of the tell-all book, Mommy Dearest, written by her daughter. Who was this person? Vivian Leigh, Barbara Hershey, Betty Grable, or Joan Crawford? If you know, call us 872-2801.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Nicole is having her favorite Runza salad.
The something something ranch salad.
It's the chicken bacon ranch salad.
But you can put whatever else you want around it. I'm here for the ranch.
I'm with you. Runza's homemade ranch is perfect. It's so good. A classic.
It's literally the only reason I like salad.
Great point. Come get a salad with your ranch. Try Runza's chicken bacon ranch salad today, because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
Barney Pharmacy has the gifts you need for those extra special moms you know. And this week, gift items are 20% off. Look for the beautiful Montana Silversmith jewelry display. Other great gifts include handy Nebo bug zappers or lights, jewelry, lotions, candies, candles, and more. They are all 20% off this week. Of course, every gift needs a card. A nice selection of Mother's Day cards are on hand at Barney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
All right, we have a caller on the line. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Grizzly Boshin.
Hi, Mr. Boshin. How you doing?
Fine.
Oh, good. Here's Brent with your question.
Okay, this famous actress was the subject of the tell-all book, Mommy Dearest, written by her daughter. Who was the actress? Was it Vivian Leigh, Barbara Hershey, Betty Grable, or Joan Crawford?
Joan Crawford.
Yes, you got it, my man. Way to go. All right, because you've answered correctly, hey, do you like pigs in a blanket?
Yes.
Okay, well, we're going to put your name on a certificate for a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesday at Runza here in Broken Bow. So you come on out and see us when you can, and we'll have your certificate for you, okay?
Okay.
All right, thanks for calling.
All right, 10 minutes before the hour, Mr. Mike Evans is here from Evans Feed, and he's brought a special guest with him today as well. Mike, how you doing?
Doing good, Dave. How are you?
Good, real good. Who's this young gentleman with you here?
This is my number one grandson, Callum.
Callum, how are you?
Good.
Oh, good, good. Just speak right into the mic there. We'll try it again. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right, perfect.
So I've had voice issues this week, so I had to bring in a little support.
Ah, there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah.
All right. So, Callum, you know about some of the things that are sold at Evans Feed?
Feed
Yeah, feed. For like what kind of animals?
cows,
Mm-hmm.
dogs,
Sure.
pigs,
Yeah.
horses,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Chickens?
chickens,
Yeah. And even ducks.
Yeah.
ducks,
Yeah.
Goats.
Goats.
Sheep.
goats,
Yeah.
sheep.
Yeah. We got about everything, don't we?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Carry a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I had to bring Brent a little present that I found a couple weeks ago that you guys were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not
Nice.
they're not as easy to find as they used to be.
They are not easy to find.
No.
Oh, man. Thank
Candy
you, Mike.
cigarettes.
Candy cigarettes right there, buddy. Oh, man.
Can you believe they used to do that? Little kids used to have that.
Yeah.
Candy cigarettes.
Yeah, candy cigarettes.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're joking.
Yeah, they are yucky. Yep.
There you go, right there, man. You want to try one? No? Okay.
Don't do
Thanks,
it.
Brent.
Don't do it.
Sorry.
Jeez.
Shouldn't have said that,
No,
should
I'm
I?
just kidding.
We don't.
But they did. They were just like chalk, I thought.
Yeah, chalk.
Right?
They're not very good. I tried one.
Yeah, they're not the best.
They
But
were-
anyway, it's a flashback to the old days.
Yes. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So, gosh, nice rains. Grass is growing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing. But you do have some things, I think, to help when they get to eating a little bit too heavy, right?
Yeah, we're probably about past the
Are you?
the high mag thing, but there's still some situations where you need to do it. But do want to mention that there's a lot of yearling minerals going out right now, and a lot of cow minerals and this and that. And a good quality mineral is a good investment, and I think most of the cattle people know that out there. When you get, we call it, we always say, cattle mineral, but also you're getting vitamins with that mineral, and you're getting a lot of trace minerals, and you're also getting your salts and the whole gamut of ingredients, vitamins, minerals, trace minerals, macro minerals. It's very important for pink eye, foot rot prevention, and rebreeding.
Mm-hmm.
So a good mineral program is very important to the cattle producer.
Okay. And you're stocked and been able to get what you need to keep everybody going?
So far, so good. And also, mineral prices are down just a touch this year, so you don't get to say that very often, so it's very nice.
Yeah, that's great. When you can
Yeah.
offer it for a little less money.
You
That's
bet.
not happening very often in anything much anymore, so that's good to hear.
Right.
All right, so you have some other notes there that we want to be sure and cover.
Oh, we're good. I just wanted to mention to people to make sure they get their cane seed and hay and graze seed booked ahead of time so we can have it for them when they need it.
Okay. Colin, what are you in school yet?
I'm in first grade.
You're in first grade, okay.
Yeah, I'm in first grade.
So you're about ready to graduate and take the summer off?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What do you do during the summer?
I go to the lake
Mm-hmm.
and I swim.
Yes. Those are great things to do in the summertime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I go swimming at the swimming pool in Broken Bow. And I do a lot more stuff.
I bet you do.
Do you like that? Do you like that big slide at the pool? Do you go down it?
I go down at the little slides.
Oh, the little slide. Yeah. Is that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
Yeah.
Except I don't like when I get wet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a problem.
That's
My
yeah.
eyes.
Oh,
In your eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have goggles? No.
Well, I do, but
Yeah.
they don't cover my eyes and my nose.
Oh, yeah.
They only cover my eyes.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Do you have to hold your nose sometimes?
I never do that.
You never do
Always
that.
when I went underwater, I cried.
Well, you have to get used to it.
You got to toughen up.
Well, when I was with my cousin, Sister Grace,
Yeah.
I borrowed her goggles, and then I put my eyes underwater, but then then I went back up and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that.
Have you ever accidentally swallowed water at the pool?
I
Yeah.
have.
I hate that.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Me either.
My brother does that.
Really?
In the bath, he always swallows water.
Oh, wow.
He's just a little guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
okay.
see.
He's 1. I mean, he's 2 now.
Oh, yeah?
Too. Well, he probably will get over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just had a Paw Patrol birthday.
A Paw Patrol birthday? Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like Paw Patrol?
Probably not as much as him.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
Chase.
Chase?
Yeah, he's the cop.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. What other? Do you like Bluey?
Yeah, I like Bluey.
Okay. His big thing is, I would say, probably your most favorite thing is Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's
He likes trains and Godzilla.
Godzilla, nice.
He's liked trains ever since he was born, and he loves it when they blow the horn, even so.
Yeah.
But he's not tired of that yet.
That's good.
But he's going to be a train driver someday.
Well, I don't want to go in college, and I think train drivers go in college.
Oh, they do?
I think
Well,
so.
you're not ready for that yet.
Yeah.
When the day comes, we'll get you to work, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to start out bagging feed.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Good to learn how to work hard and then go to college maybe, or drive a train down the track.
Yeah. And then I'll say hi to my mom if she can see me.
You can wave to her when you go by.
Yeah.
You can just blow the train horn as you go by.
I don't think train drivers usually do that.
Oh.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Don't you hear them when they come through?
I do, but I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Yeah, probably not to just say hi to somebody.
Oh,
yeah, right. Yeah, they need to do that just like when they're coming up to a train track to make sure people know they're coming.
Yeah, so they make sure people don't get ran over.
Yeah,
That's
right.
Exactly right.
So do these guys look like they sound on the radio, Cal? Do you think Dave and Brent look like that? You hear them all the time?
The voice.
Do you think they look like that?
Are we better looking than what you thought?
Huh?
He's trying to
I
decide.
think I saw him before.
We have probably seen each other
Yeah,
before.
we probably have. Yeah.
But, yeah.
We're kind of neighbors.
Yeah, we're in the same
And he's
neighborhood.
kind of neighbors, too. You just haven't. He's usually on the road with sports events.
Yeah.
You guys are neighbors?
Yeah.
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 They're Southsiders. They're on the other side of the highway.
They're on the other... Oh my, I never even know that.
Well, come on up and see us sometime. Well, oh, by the way, do you have a dog?
Okay. One.
One dog?
Wait, no, I don't have any dogs.
Oh, you don't?
I thought you meant them.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have any dogs. Okay. Cats?
No,
Okay.
I have 0 pets.
Oh, 0 pets. Okay.
0 pets. You don't even have a fish.
Nope, but when I move to the country, I might.
Yeah?
Well, I'll have a skip, but I don't know about the fish.
Yeah. Might have a chicken or two or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll have chickens. Hopefully they don't peck each other.
Right.
Yeah.
But they will lay an egg when you have it for breakfast.
Yeah, but I want them to lay baby eggs, too.
Well, they can
Yeah.
do both. Yeah.
Did you tell Dave what's in his radio sign out front here?
No.
A robin
Did you see
Oh, yeah.
with some
There's
eggs
a robin.
right on the front of the building.
that? Yeah, and there's babies in the nest, too.
You knew that?
Yeah, we've been watching them.
I was kind of thinking you knew that.
Yep. We like the little things around here. Mike, thanks for bringing your grandson in.
Yep.
And he helped you out, I think.
Yeah, he's the future, whether he likes it or not. So it's coming at him full force. As soon as I quit, then you can take over. What do you think?
Yeah,
You're
so-
going to quit something.
Oh, probably when I'm 80. And I'm
Yeah.
58 now, so you don't need to worry about it yet. It's a family business though, so we're gonna use our free labor when we get a chance.
You bet.
We're gonna use you like a rented mule.
What in the...
Yeah. Do you want to say hi to your mom and dad?
Yeah.
Okay, say hi.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Okay. Well, we're glad you're here, and I'm sorry I couldn't talk very good this morning, but he knows how to talk. So
He does. He's
So-
very
Did
good.
a great job.
Yeah.
And he wanted to meet you guys.
Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
All right.
You should come out and just be a co-host sometime.
Yeah, just come
I think
out.
we would have a lot of fun.
What's a coho?
Well, co-host. You
What?
you could host the show with us. You would just come in and talk on the radio with Dave and me.
What do you think?
Without him?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
You could bring him along if you want. Otherwise, just be you. You, Dave, and me.
I'm not going to walk
What do you think
here
about
when I'm-
that?
Well, I'm not going to walk here when I'm this age.
Now
Oh.
listen, some things stay at home. You can't tell them all my secrets.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, but someday you'll come out and talk to them.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yep.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Good to meet you, too.
We'll take a time out. News will come up shortly.
Summer is a busy time for our shop, and we know our customers are using their off-road vehicles more than ever during this hectic season. Basic maintenance can help you keep your machines in good working condition and minimize breakdowns. Regular oil changes, checking the wear of regular parts, greasing fittings, and checking fluid and oil levels are very important. And don't forget to wash. A good power washing underneath your machine is also critical. Aglin ATV works hard to keep your Polaris machines up and running. At Aglin ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
Headaches, ear ringing, neck pain, dizziness, brain fog. Is your jaw pain to blame? Pearson Physical Therapy wants to be your partner in finding out. Tension and dysfunction in the jaw and surrounding muscles can lead to a number of symptoms that disrupt your daily life. It can be hard to know who to seek out for help. We invite you to come see us at Pearson Physical Therapy to learn how your jaw dysfunction can be managed so that you can get back to not having to deal with daily aggravation. Call us at 872-5800 or stop by on West Highway 2, Broken Bow.
Homeowners, landlords, and business owners of Custer County and beyond. Is your lawn begging for a makeover? Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair has the magic touch for your green oasis. A 4 or 5-step fertilizer program, sprinkler repair expertise, and top-notch aeration and mowing. Transforming your yard into a lush paradise is just a call away. Call Kyle at 308-870-0348. Serving Custer County and beyond.
Sharon Lawn Care and Sprinkler Repair, where the grass is always greener.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Go, go, go!
On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. An Israeli official reports no sign of a breakthrough in today's ceasefire talks with Hamas after CBS News confirmed the Biden administration is withholding the delivery of thousands of bombs to Israel. CBS's Rami Inocencio from Ashdod.
The U.S. is concerned that Israel will drop them on Rafah, which has nearly 1.4 million people crammed into a small area sheltering from this war.
Parts of the nation's midsection have been slammed with another round of severe weather. 2 separate tornadoes touched down in Portage, Michigan.
The house across my street from us, their garage is totally gone now. They are missing part of their roof.
A federal judge in Florida has postponed a May trial date in former President Trump's classified documents case. Loyola Law's Jessica Levinson.
Let's be honest, we're not having a trial before the election. I mean, that was sure beforehand, but it is absolutely certain now.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. Not a rate based on Terry, who keeps and makes the car behind them. Oh no, they're about to. Save with DriveWise in the Allstate app and only pay a rate based on you.
Not available in every state, subject to terms and conditions. Rating factors and savings vary, and in some states your rate could increase with high-risk driving. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
EasyCater has everything you need to make food for work. From ordering to reporting, we even keep your receipts all in one place, which means all you need to do is sit back and enjoy.
You're not having any lasagna?
All I can taste is hours of expense reports.
Relax, you used EasyCater. Enjoy the food, Ray.
Oh, no, thanks.
Enjoy it?
Amazing.
Yes, Ray, it is amazing. 100,000 restaurants and everything you need to make food for work. Order 24/7 at easycater.com.
In Nebraska news, in a story from KSNB TV, a Ravenna man will be sentenced in July for 11 crimes related to alleged sexual assaults in April and May of 2023. Brian Reeves, 40, pleaded no contest in a plea bargain. The sexual assault charges were reduced to third-degree domestic assault and strangulation. Prosecutors also charged Reeves with crimes in 3 related cases. The plea bargain included no contest pleas and convictions related to those cases, including 1 count of attempted use of a deadly weapon, 2 counts of terroristic threats, 2 counts of false imprisonment, 2 counts of violating a protection order, 1 count of witness tampering, and 1 count of misdemeanor third-degree assault. The charges dropped in those cases are part of the plea agreement included in the use of a firearm to commit a felony burglary and 2 counts of child abuse. Each of the charges involve a single victim, and the crimes were committed in Kearney in April and May and August of 2023. Reeves' address also listed as Holdridge in some of the court documents. Reeves is scheduled to be sentenced July 2nd. That's Nebraska News.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA playoffs, second-round action, the number 1 seed in the East, the Celtics, win by 25 points over the Cavaliers, 120-95 in their series opener. Jaylen Brown had 32 points. Derek White hit 7 3-pointers, finished with 25 points as Boston grabs the 1-0 series advantage. Thunder, the number 1 seed in the West, win by 22 points over the Mavericks in their series opener, 117-95. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 29 points to lead Oklahoma City as they grab the 1-0 series lead and improve to 5-0 this postseason. NHL playoffs, second-round action. Both games decided in sudden death. The Rangers beat the Hurricanes 4-3 in double overtime on a Vincent Trocheck power play goal. Igor Shesterkin had 54 saves in net for New York as they lead that series 2-0 and improved to 6-0 this postseason. And the Avalanche stormed back down 3-0 after the first period for a 4-3 win over the Stars in Dallas. In overtime, Miles Wood with the game winner. The Avalanche scoring 4 unanswered to win it.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Mainly clear skies today with daytime highs approaching 66. Winds out of the northwest 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight, slight chance of rain showers. Lows dip down to about 41. Slight chance for storms tomorrow 63, partly cloudy. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Currently 48 under a sunny sky. Winds are out of the southwest 10 to 20 miles per hour now. Barometric pressures at 2960. Humidity at 56%. And by the way, that barometric pressure is rising right now. High temperature yesterday 67 with an overnight low of 42. Sunset today at 8:43. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:27. An inch and 48/100ths precipitation recorded so far in this month of May. 8:08. Here's the Eagles and New Kid in Town on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
There's talk on the street.
is thrilled to be a Nebraska Passport stop this year. And when you shop with them, you'll see why. A variety of annual plants, succulents, home decor, antiques, Watkins, and more. Luke 1, verse 37 says, "For nothing will be impossible with God." The Secret Garden, 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Hi, Central Nebraska. This is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. As a part of our constant search for great ways to serve our customers, I'm excited to announce that Lori Pandorf-Leeper has joined our team in Callaway as an experienced licensed agent. So whether you're needing new home, auto, business, farm, ranch, or life and health insurance, or maybe you're just checking in on your current coverage options, reach out to Liana, Chip, or Lori at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Cattlemen, spring is here and things are starting to green up. But alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens, musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
8:14, a quick note again, we want you to know that the blood drive that is being held at the municipal building, or I should say was going to be held at the municipal building due to repairs in the building, has been moved to the Berean Bible Church City campus on 8th Street near Custer School from 1 until 6 p.m. So if you're planning on donating blood today, that has been moved from the municipal building to the Berean Bible City campus. Our next guest, Stuart Fox, is here from Fox Theater and Nebraska State Bank as well. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. It's good to have you in. A lot of good movies rolling along. You guys were just talking about one.
Yeah, it's, we're kind of getting into the summer blockbuster time, so we need it. It's been a slow year so far, so I think it's going to change now.
I think it will. A lot of good movies. I'm not a very good guy to talk about movies, Jeremy. I think you know more about them than I do.
Sometimes.
Well, just jump right in there and talk movies with Stuart, if you would.
Well, you're going to have a couple, looks like through Thursday, you've got Fall Guy, Unsung Hero, and The Long Game.
Yep.
And then you're going to switch one of those, right?
Yeah, The Long Game will be leaving, and that's kind of a smaller, not as well-known film, but it is based on a true story. It's about golf, but it's more about, I think, a human interest story, overcoming obstacles, and I've heard good things about it. So, but anyways, tonight and tomorrow night will be the last opportunity to see that. Fall Guy will continue. Of course, that's very loosely based on the TV show starring Lee Majors, which that was my day. Lee Majors, Fall Guy, $6 Million Man, all that. So,
the previews for that one, having not seen it myself yet, it's kind of hard to wrap your head around the idea of the movie, but he's an actual stunt man.
Yes.
Like that's his career, but then he ends up having to do things that require
I think he's like a bounty hunter and doing things. But it's, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, so there's some pretty good star power there. So heard good things about it. I think the critics have liked it. The moviegoers have liked it. So we'll have that for at least another week. And then I think this will be the last week for Unsung Hero, and that's another true story about King and Country. And I have not got to see that yet, but we've had rave reviews from people, really good support there. So got some good opportunities. And then the big one that starts this week is the new Planet of the Apes movie called Kingdom of the Planet of Apes, and I think it's set a little bit further into the future. But
yeah, it says here it's set many years after the conclusion of 2017's War for the Planet of the Apes. Many ape societies have grown from when the Moses-like Caesar brought his people to an oasis, while humans have been reduced to a pharaoh-like existence.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. The apes have officially taken over.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people that like the Planet of the Apes movies, and it's a lot different than, the original one from when I was a kid. I was like, that's kind of weird, but some of these are pretty neat. There's some good stories there. So that'll be here starting Friday, and I'll be here for a couple weeks anyways. And then, we're really going to get into like I say, the blockbuster season. There's a couple family-friendly movies coming. One of them is called If. For Imaginary Friends, and it is a live action. It's not a cartoon, but it looks really, really good, and so we're excited for that. And then I think the week after that, there's another Garfield movie, which who doesn't like Garfield?
Mm-hmm.
So be some good opportunities for you to bring the families. And then the one Jeremy and I were talking about before we went on air was the new Mad Max movie, which is called Furiosa. So I think we're both excited for that one.
When the last one came out, what? It's been
a little while. I think
early
it was pre-COVID.
2000s.
Yeah, I mean it was. Yeah, it
maybe
was
2010s.
I couldn't tell you.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah.
But a lot of excitement for that one. And I saw the advertisement for it on TV, and during the non kind of summertime, you're used to seeing an ad for a movie and it comes out in like 1 or 2 weeks. I started seeing ads for that like a month and a half ago, and now I've got to wait.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
It'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait. And I'm sure we'll have it in the big theater, big sound. So it'll be great.
I'm glad you brought up sound, because I was going to mention that as watching some movies recently at Fox. It always amazes me, and of course being in radio, you're always thinking sound, I guess, but you're sitting there and maybe there's a little rain off in the distance and you can hear it over in the left-hand corner of the building.
Isn't that cool?
It's amazing. Yeah.
We've got Dolby 7.1 in there, and the first time when we installed that, I think I was watching, it was called Angels and Demons. That was it was a sequel. I can't remember to what movie it was, but anyways, we were sitting in the theater watching that, and I kept hearing people whispering and talking, and getting kind of annoyed, And I'm like, turn around and tell them to be quiet. And I turn around, and there's nobody there. It was part of the movie, and it was like, wow, that was
hear
pretty
the whispering.
Cool. Yeah, but it was like, that was when we first installed the 7.1, so it's been a little while, but it is pretty cool.
It's amazing. On the other hand, I will tell you, the last movie that we attended, about 4 times during that movie, I almost shot out of my chair because there was scenes where it was kind of quiet, and then all of a sudden there was a gunshot went off, and you go, somebody, it's so real. But that's what really the movies, got the big screen, that great sound.
Yep.
That's one of the reasons you go to the movie, and it's just nice to get away from the environment you're in every day and go see a movie.
And people like to have those communal experiences. It's you can have a nice movie room at home. I have one, but it's not the same.
Right.
It's not the same. Yeah,
well, and so. There's not all the pressure at home to not lift up your phone and we all can put down our devices and relax a little bit. And the movie theater, you didn't used to have a cell phone whether you went to the movie theater. Now you do. You put that on silent and turn it off for a couple hours. You can just soak into something else and not pick the world back up until you walk out. That's the part I like.
It'll still be there.
Yeah. Plus popcorn and snacks at some very reasonable prices, by the way.
Yeah. Like I said, I think we've said before, we try and keep our prices pretty reasonable. We do the local advertising, which honestly, that's what enables us to keep our prices fairly low when you go out and compare us to some of the big city complexes. Right. So we do want it to be affordable, and of course we've got opportunities. Save a little bit of money on Tuesday nights. We do have the free popcorn, which is sponsored by Nebraska State Bank.
There you go,
and has been for. It was before I started working there. I've been at the bank over 16 years, and I know I set that up with Carl Norden prior to that. And so that's pretty amazing that they've sponsored that for so many years. People really appreciate that. So there's an opportunity to save money on Tuesday nights, and then also on the weekends. We typically have a matinee on Saturdays and Sundays, and ticket prices are $6.50 for everyone. So there are opportunities to save even a little bit more.
Yeah.
Great.
And, for those who go to bed early, the matinees are great.
Yeah, I remember my wife and I, when we lived in Omaha, we'd always go to a movie or something. And, especially like in the wintertime, you go in there and it's, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, you go in and it's light outside, and you go into the movie and you come out and start. It's so weird.
It is weird.
It's just like you lost that time, it seemed like. But.
Yeah. Well, it's a great theaters, 3-in-1 that we can enjoy. And I'm glad that you get support from the businesses for the advertising, because otherwise the prices wouldn't be as low as they are. Right. You've brought that up.
Well, there's that, or we wouldn't even be there, or we'd have to turn it into a community ran, which I don't think we want. We don't want to go down that road. Well,
if we don't have to,
so,
we don't. No, that's true. That's true. All right. And I was noticing, as you were talking about the movies, you don't get to watch all of them. I wonder if some people out there think, well, Stuart probably gets to watch all those movies.
I wish. Well, I could. I'm just. I've
got too many things going on.
Too many irons in the fire.
Yeah.
So,
but with the bank and your family activities and some of the different things you're involved in.
Yeah, it's kind of busy right now. So I did have just my youngest graduated Saturday, and we had his party at the theater, and so which was kind of nice.
Yeah.
We rented the theater for ourselves and used it, and it worked out great. So there are a lot of uses for the theater, but also need to give a shout out to our graduating seniors, because we do employ a lot of high school kids, and so we've got, I think there's 4 of them this year. Hopefully I don't miss anybody, but McKinley Toby, Asher Jensen, Brock Olchen, and I knew I was going to forget one. Oh, and I can't forget her, Allie Morris, our valedictorian.
Yeah,
so
fantastic. Oh, it's a great. I'm sure they create a lot of good memories working there at the theater.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see how many kids have worked for us over the last 20 years. But it's pretty amazing, and they always do such a great job for us.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it, and come back and see us.
You bet. Thanks for having me.
Fox Theater. Our guest here this morning on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll take a quick time out.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high-tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
Is there anything better than getting rewarded? Let us ask you this. How many reward apps do you currently have on your phone? Are you 2 purchases away from that free coffee or maybe a sandwich? Well, maybe we have one last question. Are you being rewarded for spending? If you said no, we can help you change that. At Bruning Bank, we offer 4 levels of our Bruning Bank credit card, so we can best match you with the credit card suited for your lifestyle. The best part? You earn rewards with every purchase. Give us a call today at 308-872-2757 or visit BruningBank.com to learn how you can make the most of your purchases. Bruning Bank, member FDIC.
Tired of unexpected car troubles putting a misfire in your day? Introducing C&M Auto in Anselmo. For routine maintenance to major repairs of gas and diesel cars or light and heavy-duty trucks, go with C&M Auto. They boast the latest diagnostics to diagnose and fix your vehicle's issues with quick response and a very competitive labor rate. Plus emergency 24-hour service rates outside their 9 to 5 Monday through Friday hours. Call 308-749-2277 for C&M Auto, located south of Chandler's Honey off Highway 2 in Anselmo. C&M Auto.
8:27. Thanks to Stuart Fox for dropping by and talking about the movies that are going to be available and are showing now. Coming up, we're going to be going to Varney Health Mart this morning to find out about, things like what can I buy for Mother's Day, which is coming up quickly and getting ready for full swing into spring with Varney Health Mart. So be sure and listen for that. That'll be at about 1/4 the hour. Also, we're going to call the Pizza Hut a little bit later on and see how things are going at the Hut. And we have Custer Care Center coming in the show this morning as well. So there's a lot of things coming up and a lot of things we want to talk about here this morning, Jeremy. And one of those is Brewbakers in Arnold. They are having that spring feel going full-time, as they are open 8 a.m. until 5, Tuesday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 until 3. They're just closed on Mondays, and you definitely want to stop by for moms, grandmas, or any mother figure in your life to give them a gift from the shop on Mother's Day. They have spring items and florals, yard decor, fun pickleball sets, fresh baked goods, handbags, and all sorts of other things, home decor that you can look over and buy for mom. They're just fully stocked for Mother's Day and spring. And every week they have a customer of the week, so stop in and give yourself a chance to win a free beverage. Remember, they have cards in stock for every occasion also, and those wonderful coffees at Brubaker's Coffee House in Arnold, a historic destination with a full barista bar and gift shop. Something for everyone at Brubaker's.
Certainly is.
It's a good place.
And if you have an opportunity to get one of their breakfast burritos, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right, and Brent is on his way to cover more track. Area athletes will be featured today on KBBN. Over on KCNI, we are saluting the Mullen seniors today, and then we'll go into Broken Bow, as usual, for the next several days to honor all those students as well.
Yep, we'll wrap those up on the 14th. Basically, the way we do that is we split the Broken Bow senior class into fours, and then we basically make it like 4 different schools and then rotate them around. So the first 2 days will be the earliest part of the alphabet by last name, and then the second earliest part of the alphabet by last name, and then those switch, and then we do the back half of the alphabet for the final 2 days.
All right. Also, before we close the show today, we're going to be giving away a $25 gift card, very timely gift card, to the Garden Center here in Broken Bow.
I have a feeling they're going to be busy this weekend.
Yeah.
Last weekend, I think maybe a few people that kind of wanted to make sure they got their hands on something, maybe picked it up, but maybe haven't quite put it in the ground yet. We did have a couple of chilly days.
We did.
And will these next few evenings. So I think this weekend might be the weekend leading into an actual spring. Yep. Might be a big shopping weekend for plants. And to have $25 in your pocket to start it up, it's big.
Be sure and listen. We'll do that later in the show.
1, 2, 3, 4.
letters from Express Scripts regarding the termination of our business relationship with them and how it might affect your prescription medication coverage. Let us assure you that our relationship with Express Scripts remains strong and will be continuing into the future without disruption, as we have recently completed their extensive recertification process. What this means for you is that you will see no disruptions or changes in your current coverages here at Varney Pharmacy. We understand that you may have questions and concerns, and we would be happy to visit with you about them. Please drop by or give us a call. As always, thank you for your business and support. We look forward to continue serving your healthcare needs now and into the future. Marge and the team at Varney Pharmacy.
Moline Seed and Fence is your leader in agricultural fencing and animal management solutions. Let's get ready for spring with the new satellite water monitoring system from Gallagher. Check your tanks in seconds for a fraction of the cost of driving. Turn that time saved into a new fencing project. High tensile, barbed wire, metal, and pipe fencing all in stock and ready for your next project. Moline Seed and Fence, located southwest of Callaway. Give them a call today. 308-529-0781.
Spring and summer fun is upon us. Here at Team Physical Therapy, we want to get you ready and keep you healthy all year long. If you are having trouble getting back into shape, call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111. We are highly trained in sports injuries that you may be experiencing. Whether it's a muscle strain, shin splints, foot, knee, or shoulder pain, let your movement rehabilitation specialist get you in shape for summer fun. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
It is 8:38. Can I make it to Varney Health Mart and be on the air in 5 minutes? That is the question.
Oh, man. It's a lot of pressure.
So we have a 5-minute and 11-second song.
Woo. All right, look out, everyone.
We'll
clear
see.
the lobby.
is right on Main Street in Ansley. Plan now so you can start right when the weather warms up. Ansley Lumber and Supply is your locally owned and operated connection for premium lumber, Benjamin Moore paint, composite decking from Armadillo and TimberTech, as well as deck railing. Don't forget that delivery is available so you can get the work started quicker. Ansley Lumber and Supply, downtown Ansley.
Nebraska State Bank, leading, serving, growing. Leading means making a difference in their communities by investing in and supporting local businesses, serving their communities with employees' involvement, volunteering and contributing their time and talents to area organizations and events. Growing by uniting with their customers and area businesses to support them in progress and prosperity. Leading, serving, growing. It's what they strive for their customers and communities. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Good morning.
And Jeremy is in the studio with you at the moment. We are getting ready to send it to Dave at Varney Health Mart in Broken Bow. He's got a remote broadcast he'll be conducting for the remainder of this hour. And I did just see right before I turned on the microphone that he had connected. I heard a little bit of street sound, maybe the sound of him walking through the door there at Varney. So we're just going to go ahead and take a chance, see if Dave is listening to us, and say good morning to Dave Burning at Varney's.
Oh, really? Super good.
I'm really not, so.
Okay. Okay, Jeremy, we are...
Oh, I don't know if he might not have. Dave, can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. Can you hear me? Yes, you can.
I can hear you.
Yay.
Hey,
Hi,
we're
Jeremy.
rolling. Did I make it? It's
What time is it? I have no idea.
I'm actually a little early.
That's good.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes to find out what's for Mother's Day at Varney's.
Oh boy, we have all kinds of gifts here for Mother's Day. And let's come over here. I'll show you a couple new things that we haven't had in the store before. And they're, I think it'd be a great Mother's Day gift. We've had a lot of ladies comment on them that, I'll wait till Mother's Day.
Those are neat.
They're neat. They're outdoor wind spinners. And they look like a hot air balloon, and then there's a twisty tail on it, so it'll blow in the wind. I would suggest maybe having it on a porch, the way our winds are here, but it might actually go fly to another state.
Yeah, maybe on a little bit of a sheltered area.
Yes, but they're really pretty, and they're very easy to. They kind of work like an umbrella to open them up and then to close them back up to store them away. So they're pretty. We have three different designs. One's like a bright flowers with bumblebees, and then we have one that's a little bit more pastel and softer colors with butterflies on them. And then we have the patriotic one with the stars and stripes.
Really neat.
It is neat. Yeah. And then,
I just like to feel the material. It's
good.
Kind of canvas.
Yeah, it's really well made, and it's strong material, so it will hold up.
Yeah.
For quite a while. So.
Okay. All right.
And then right beyond it, we've got kites in, and I'm so excited.
20% off?
Yeah. Yes. Everything, the gifts, toys, decor is 20% off for Mother's Day, and still for graduation gifts too. There's other graduations going on.
Right.
So. But personally, for Mother's Day, if somebody gave me a kite, I would be excited because it'd be, okay, guys, let's all go fly it. And it's a big family deal, and you're out there having fun. And yeah.
Now, these are not your traditional flight kites, except maybe here. Are those the...
Well, we have one on display in the store. They're large. I'm thinking, these would be awesome to take to the kite flight in Callaway.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah. And, so there's a whimsical one and has a lot of bright colors, contemporary pattern on it. Now, this is the size. 55 inches long, that's including the tail, okay?
Okay.
And then 30 inches high. So there's one that has, I don't know how many tails that is, several tails hanging off of the back of it. We have two that are like the traditional triangle.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say, too. The triangle, you have others, though.
Yes, and we have one that actually, it's like a tube. And it lights up.
It lights up?
Yes, it lights up. So wouldn't that be fun at night?
Yes.
See, and once again, I was thinking about the kite flight, so because they do have the nighttime kite flying deal. But yes, it's...
So
okay, it does take batteries, and they're
takes
not
batteries,
included.
okay.
So
Well, that's what I was going to ask, because, they had those that were kind of this shape during the 4th of July that everybody was putting up. But
yeah.
they had to, I think, just allow those because of the fire danger. But these are battery operated.
This is battery operated. Let's see, are they LEDs?
I kind of bet they are.
It seems like everything is anymore. But yes, LED rainbow.
Yeah.
So that would be cool.
Yeah. Great gifts. Great for yourself, actually.
That's what I think. Yeah, why not have fun? Get out there and just, it's relaxing. You enjoy it. You're outside.
Right.
That's important. Off your phones and tablets and
get out, enjoy the outside, Mother Nature, and there's just something cool about a kite in the air. I mean,
it's relaxing to me to watch it. I love it. And then right next to the kites, we have the Naked Bee, which we've had for years, and you've heard me talk about it several times. But we do have a couple like gift sets, and one is their signature fragrance, the Orange Blossom Honey, and so a lotion comes in that. It's the 2 1/4 ounce one, so it's a real handy one that you can carry in your purse. And then also there's a hair and body mist that comes in there, and it's comes in the gift pack. And you can also spray it on your sheets or your clothing, whatever. It really smells good. And then the other gift set we have is the coconut and honey, and a lot of people like the coconut.
Like that. And again, 20% off.
20% off.
All right. A lot of 20% off tags.
Yeah, I put a lot of tags up there.
That's good for Mother's Day or any
reminders.
other gift.
Yes, and then also for Mother's Day, we just have a lot of cute, fun things that could go in the kitchen. There's little signs that are, it's like a square, is what it is. And then on each side of the square, there's a saying. Like one says, coffee because waking up is hard to do. I kiss better than I cook.
That's good. And then pig out.
Pig out, yeah. Yummy. Yeah, probably should do that on Mother's Day. Eat, enjoy it, have fun.
Yeah.
And then there's recipe cards here. There's spoon rest.
Spatulas, spoons.
Yes.
With really colorful decorations on them. Cook with love.
And I think I have some more coming in this week. Hopefully they'll be here today or tomorrow.
Cookies make my heart smile.
And then there's a nice little wooden cutting board, or you can use it to put your food on and put out. Enjoy the little things.
I know that they're not in style anymore, but that would make one heck of a paddle.
I was thinking the same thing, Dave. Probably should have allowed that a little more.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would agree with that, but we don't have any say-so on that.
We don't.
But it's a nice, well-built, but light.
Yeah, light, and it's not too big. It's just, it's really nice. I like
handy,
it.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, where should we go? Oh, wait, we did get some new garden flags in, which always makes a good Mother's Day gift. So we have, actually, this one here, it has the bachelor button flowers on it. So they're the periwinkle and blue, and it says welcome. And also with this, I did get a wind sock that matches it that you put out.
That matches?
Yes, that matches the flag. So it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's hanging with the kites. I have one on display.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
So you hang up your windsock, you know which way the wind blows.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Yes.
These days, which way do I want to travel? With the wind, right?
Right.
Yeah. Of course, there's things that are on the shelf all the time, like your home decor and so forth, that would make great Mother's Day gifts. And I see you have 20% off on those.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just decided I was going to put 20% off of all the gifts, toys and decor. There's adults that like to play with toys too. Kidults. I found out the new name for it. Kidults.
Kidults.
Yes, that's adults that still like to be kids.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that. So, we always have like this coloring set here. They're a magnetic box that has a coloring set inside of them. I should have one open, but they're sealed shut. And this one's the dinosaur one, and there's magic markers in this one. There's stickers and pages to color, and it's really handy because it's kept in one box that's magnetic, so it'll stay closed. Take it traveling with you. It's nice that way too.
And Julie, I'm thinking, well, why would I want to give a mother or grandmother this coloring set? Well, what would be a better gift than giving them something for especially a grandma that she could use when the grandkids come over, right?
Right. And I would think too, for Mother's Day, it would be nice to sit down with your grandkids and do something with them. Or kids.
Yeah.
Either one. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Easter we have the egg dyeing and all of that, but Mother's Day we don't really have a specific activity, so time spent with grandkids would be top of the list.
Yes, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be on the top of my list.
I'm sure it would.
And we have Frisbees. That's fun for kids and adults. And they're really, I mean, they're inexpensive. They're a $10 gift. You get outside, you're exercising, you're walking, you're using your arms.
And there again, you could participate with the family, or you might also say, why don't you kids go outside and try this new Frisbee?
Yeah. Burn off a little energy.
Take a break.
Yes.
Yeah. Or this is all great for kids' birthdays and so forth too.
Yeah. And another thing, I mean, I know there's a lot of adults that like stuffed toys. They're just...
I think I know someone who does.
Do you?
Yeah.
And we brought the tie line back in, which I think a lot of people know already because we do sell a lot of it. But I did place an order, so we have a new order in the store. We have the Dumbo back in, and the large Dumbo. I have one left. And then the medium-sized Dumbo, there's 4 left of that. And I brought in some Frenchies, and there's other dogs, and there's a cheetah. Oh, and then these are just nice soft pillows. It's a caterpillar that's brightly colored. They're very inexpensive.
Yeah, less than $15.
Whoa. Jeremy, you still there?
You know, I almost did that earlier. Jeremy, Jeremy.
Help, Jeremy.
We're on the air. Yeah, we're still on the air.
Okay, good. I just glanced over here. I thought, this might make a good Mother's Day gift if they're into this thing. We have a flower press. So what you do with that, you dry your flour in there, you press it. And I mean, honestly, that would probably be a good thing for 4-H too, or for our state fair, or our fair here in town.
County fair, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Something for everybody. I wanted to ask you too, on the Montana Silversmith. I see a tag on that. 20% off.
Yes,
on
20% off of the Montana Silversmith, and the case was full. We've sold a lot of Montana. It still looks full.
Yeah.
And there's a great selection in here, but we've been selling it, and it always makes a great hit for Mother's Day, graduation. We have a lot of new pieces that Montana just put out this year. We have rings, bracelets, necklaces, earrings. We have some jewelry sets.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It always looks so nice in that display.
It does.
The
It
light
really
and
sets it
everything,
off.
but really pretty and quality that you can purchase here at Barney's. Now, how we sitting for Mother's Day cards?
Well,
so
let's
far?
walk over. It looks like they've gone down quite a bit, but it looks like there's still a good selection, I would say.
Yeah, you've got about looks like maybe half of what you had.
Yes. We have Mother's Day cards for mom, for wife, for grandma from kids, for anyone, for a woman who is admired for so many reasons is a Mother's Day card. So, mom from kids.
Okay, one more question for you. Candy.
Oh, yes.
For mom,
yes.
for grandma. Because I know there's some grandmas that have stashes.
Oh, yes.
Do you have a stash?
Yes,
somewhere?
I do. I have a stash here in 2 places at work. Don't tell anybody.
Okay, we won't tell anyone. But
I have 2 at home.
Wonderful candy for stashes or otherwise.
Yes,
right?
and Kathy just got in a new order of Baker's chocolate, so that's just got in. It's fresh. It's always good. And then also from Baker's Chocolates, and that's in Nebraska. We got the Sandhills dressing in which we've been carrying, and we carry the sweet onion and the ranch. And there is a lady here in Nebraska that makes these. And it's not just for salads. I mean, you can make your pasta salads. You can use it as a spread for your sandwich, a hamburger, and it's really tasty.
I have to try that. That's neat that it's made in the Nebraska Sandhills.
Yes, absolutely.
Ranch?
So there's ranch and sweet onion.
Okay.
And they're both really, really good. Actually, that would be good to, like if you're barbecuing, you could brush it on your chicken or beef, pork, while you're cooking it or towards the end of it. That would be good.
Okay.
You have to try that.
About a minute left. You want to kind of recap?
Okay. We have, for Mother's Day graduation, we have several gifts to choose from. It's all 20% off. And we always have complimentary gift wrap while you wait, or if you want to go somewhere else and do your grocery shopping or whatever, come back and it'll be ready for you.
Yes, go on.
Marge needed to talk.
Well, we'll just go talk to Marge.
We'll
It's all right.
Our hours are 8:30 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, and Saturday we're open from 8:30 to 12:30.
Okay. All right. And Marge had something she wanted to talk about?
Yes.
Okay. She's kind of busy. I don't know.
Busy. The pharmacy's always busy.
Hi, Marge.
Good morning, David.
How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. Busy, busy?
Busy, always.
Good. You had something you wanted to highlight today?
Yes.
Okay.
We've been running an ad on the morning show, I believe. Yes. Had a little glitch with one of the insurance companies. The ad says Express Scripts, but that also includes Medica and Aetna and Cigna and WellCare. Express Scripts is just the PBM that handles those. I didn't get some paperwork done, but I got it done, so everything's fine. So everybody can ignore that letter that they're getting.
Okay.
It's all taken care of, so rest assured we're going to be here and be able to take care of you.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. So ignore the letter. You've got it handled. I feel sorry for pharmacists, including you, with all of the paperwork and hoops that you have to jump through anymore just to do business. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is, and particularly when they send you emails, and that's what happened in this case. And I just don't have the time to sit and look at emails all day, and I miss them. So
I think most people out there listening who are not even in business, but especially in business, understand that it takes a half hour out of your day to sit down and try to sort through what is important and what isn't important. And you go 2 or 3 days of craziness, the next thing you know, it's gone.
It is, and if they just put a stamp on a letter, you can tell by looking at the letter whether or not you need to read it or not, whether it's junk or whether I need to open this, and it would be so much more helpful.
Or wouldn't it be nice before they sent out the notice, they give you a call and said,
or send me a fax.
Yeah, please watch for this.
It would be.
Something that important. But it's good news, all in all. Just ignore the letter that you're getting, and you've got everything covered.
Everything's covered, yes, sir.
All right, Marge, thanks.
Thank you, David.
I'll email you later.
Don't do that.
Well, send it back to the studio. Thanks, Julie.
Thank you, Dave.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Israel says it has nothing to add to CBS News confirmation a weapons delivery to Israel has been placed on hold. Correspondent David Martin.
The official said the U.S. was concerned about the impact those bombs could have in a dense urban area. The administration is also reviewing whether to go ahead with a delivery of other precision-guided weapons.
Almost 36 pro-Palestinian protesters were arrested this morning at George Washington University.
I mean, I'm still doing my homework, but I'm thinking less about my exams and more about what's happening right now in Rafah.
Dozens of demonstrators also arrested at FIT in New York City. Bankruptcy lawyers say FTX investors will get their money back plus interest. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says they still lose out on profits.
Most cryptocurrencies have tripled since the time of the FTX bankruptcy, but for many,
Getting something is certainly better than nothing, and they could have seen nothing at the end of the day.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
You're going to feel a puff of air.
Jong's Optometry has set their sights on staffing up.
Try the next line. Hey, Kim, can you tell our 2 o'clock we're running 15 behind? Sorry, we're a bit backed up today.
He needs an optometric technician to keep an eye on it all.
Where are the dilation drops?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
eBay Motors is here for the ride. Go ahead, feel your engine. Admire that perfectly installed exhaust. Your vehicle's moving along this freeway like it was made from fresh installs and a whole lot of love. With eBay Motors, you get over 122 million parts to keep it running. And with eBay Guaranteed Fit, they'll be the perfect fit every time. Plus, at these prices, well, we're burning rubber, not cash. Keep your ride or die alive at ebaymotors.com. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
In the NBA playoffs, second-round action, the number 1 seed in the East, the Celtics, win by 25 points over the Cavaliers, 120-95 in their series opener. Jaylen Brown had 32 points. Derek White hit 7 three-pointers, finished with 25 points as Boston grabs the 1-0 series advantage. Thunder, the number 1 seed in the West, win by 22 points over the Mavericks in their series opener, 117-95. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 29 points to lead Oklahoma City as they grab the 1-0 series lead and improve to 5-0 this postseason. NHL playoffs, second-round action. Both games decided in sudden death. The Rangers beat the Hurricanes 4-3 in double overtime on a Vincent Trocheck power play goal. Igor Shesterkin had 54 saves in net for New York as they lead that series 2-0 and improved to 6-0 this postseason. And the Avalanche stormed back down 3-0 after the first period for a 4-3 win over the Stars in Dallas. In overtime, Miles Wood with the game winner. The Avalanche scoring 4 unanswered to win it.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, with daytime highs approaching 66. Winds out of the northwest, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again. Tonight, slight chance for showers. Lows dip down to about 41. Slight chance for storms. Tomorrow, highs around 63, a mix of clouds and sun. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Just ahead of 9:06 here at our studios, 54 degrees, sunny skies, still a little bit breezy, a north-northwest wind between 10 and 15 miles an hour. Barometers moved up to 29.62. Relative humidity has dropped just a little bit since last hour. Again, received no recent precipitation, but 8 days into the month, we are at 1 inch and 48 hundredths in the rain gauge so far, which really is not anywhere close to what we received in the last few days of the previous month when it's all said and done there. Jeanette Denson is here with Custer Care. Good morning.
Good morning, Jim.
How are you doing?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. I'm sure plenty to talk about in the Custer Care side of things, but first I kind of wanted to touch on something that I saw. You've broken ground?
Yes.
Is that what I'm understanding?
We did. Yes.
So for people that maybe are not familiar with kind of the conversation we've been having with Custer Care over, well, the last few months, really.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about what the project is and what people are going to be seeing.
All right. We're building on the north side of Custer Care. We're building on the upstairs. We'll have 4 more rooms for assisted living. On the lower floor will be a bigger activity area. We'll have a respite room, which we have a lot of calls for people that maybe get out of the hospital, aren't quite ready to go home, or families need a place for someone to stay while they leave for a weekend or something. So that room will be just dedicated for respite for up to 2 weeks at a time. So, and then we're hoping that we can do a little bit more adult day services because we haven't been able to license our adult day services, and so we'll be able to do that later on too. So
it's all very exciting when things start falling into place, because then you finally get to the exciting part, which is thinking about all of the ways you're going to be able to do more, and I know that's always exciting for you guys.
It is, yeah. So we'll be doing that, and so right now, of course, they broke ground, and then it started to rain, so they haven't been able to do anything yet. So hopefully this week they'll be able to get back to pouring foundations and things. So
yeah, after you break ground, it's all about getting Mother Nature to cooperate and getting things started, isn't it?
Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah.
Okay, well, glass half full. At least the ground's kind of soft.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of looks like a mess up there, but that's where we know the future is going to be better. So
that's kind of construction, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're kind of looking at
it
from somebody who has no idea what they're doing when it comes to construction. I always look at it. I'm like, how is something so awesome going to come out of this? But you got to trust those crews, and it's going to look great.
Yeah, we're hoping that everything looks good when we get done, and it should. So
awesome. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but kind of what's the rough estimate on time for getting that completed?
I don't know. I would say 3 months. I don't know.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sure.
You don't know how construction's going to go. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they might hand you a hammer, have you drive some nails. Then it'll be done that much faster.
Yeah. Putting in a bathroom stool or something.
There you go.
So.
As far as the building and operations right now, how's everything going?
Everything's going great. We're full in the assisted living, and things are going along about the same. One of the things that we're working on is our Custer County tractor ride, which will be June 21st.
It's going to be here before you know it.
Yeah. So we're doing the preliminary plans for that, and we're hoping that the proceeds from the tractor ride go to our transportation department, and so we're keep adding more cars and more drivers, and so we're always in need of things to. Cars break down. They have to be new tires and all of that. So that's what we use the money from the tractor ride for.
And as far as this year, it would be year number
11.
11. I knew last year was one of those big years. It's number 10.
This is number 11, and we're going to go up in the between Broken Bow and Myrna area out there. So
great.
So, we're looking forward to doing that. And so the tractor, so if there's anybody with a tractor, we kind of like the ones about 20 years old and or older. And so bring your tractor, come. It's $50 to enter the tractor ride, and then you get awesome food and things and snacks on the way. So
I know that people that go on the ride always talk about not only the ride and getting to cruise on their tractor, but the snacks along the way.
Yeah. And it's they just enjoy just visiting, with other tractor riders. So it's always a fun day for everybody.
Great. And it's for a good cause.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
awesome.
So.
All right, so we'll keep an eye out for that, and when you get a flyer, make sure to toss that our direction. I'd love to do
it. I had one on my desk to bring, but I left it there.
Bummer.
So I'll bring it out.
Yeah. Hand it my direction. I'd love to do a news story on that.
Okay.
And,
all right.
It's getting to be where tractors that are 20 years old, tractors were starting to get some pretty nice amenities even 20 years ago. You might see an air-conditioned cab here soon.
Yes, probably will, and some of them do have.
You mentioned the transportation side of things at Custer Care and the tractor ride benefiting that. For people that are not familiar with your transportation services, just explain, if you would, how that works.
Okay. Peggy King is our transportation director, and she there are 3 companies, provider companies, that she works with, and so if someone needs a ride somewhere, well, then she gets the information and then lines up the drivers for that. And then also we have cars that we use just for staff to go to home care.
Mm-hmm.
And so she manages dispatching all those cars to everybody and making sure that everybody's got a car for what they need. So
You got yourselves a car lot out there,
we
don't you?
have a car lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I think there's 11 cars now that they
Wow.
go out every day. So it's kind of, she has a big job.
And those miles add up.
Yeah,
and every
they
time
do.
you put a mile on, it's a little bit more wear on the tires.
Yeah,
so I know that's a great thing to have in the community, and I know you want to
Yeah.
keep that going. So
Well, and if somebody needs a ride somewhere, it doesn't have to go through a broker. You know,
a little more direct.
People can private pay for transportation as well.
Mhm.
So if they need a ride to a medical appointment, we don't do shopping. We don't we don't take people shopping and that kind of thing, but it's all for medical appointments.
Okay.
The dentist, the eye doctors, the
Great.
specialist.
Lots happening at Custer Care.
Always are.
All right. Is there anything I didn't ask you about that you wanted to make sure to mention today?
Don't think of anything right at the moment, but yeah, just if you need anything, give us a call. you know.
Okay. Great.
So, yeah.
It was great to see you.
It was good seeing you, too.
Thanks for swinging
Yes.
in, and enjoy the rest of your week.
I will do that.
We'll hope the ground dries out maybe a little bit.
Yeah,
Get that construction
I love the
crew
rain,
out there.
though. I can't, we can't say enough about good rain.
Exactly.
But now we'd like to have a few days of sunshine.
Yeah, at least put a couple of walls up and, get the foundation
Yeah.
poured, like you said.
That's
All
right.
Thanks, Jeanette.
Thank you.
Jeanette with Custer Care, our guest on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We'll see if Dave is back from his visit to Varney Health Mart. We've got a few more things to accomplish here on the morning show yet this morning. Right now, a new one. It's their full album is coming out next week. Here's Cage the Elephant.
It takes one to know.
Neon Pill, that is the title track off of the upcoming album from Cage the Elephant. I'm super excited to see that album come out. Next week is when that album is going to be coming out, so we'll keep an eye and an ear open for that. Dave's back in the studio, and Dave, we've got our next guest on the line. We're going to talk pizza.
It's going to make us hungry.
It is. Any time is a good time for pizza. That's what I always say. Julia, thanks for joining us this morning from the Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. How are things going this morning?
They are going great. Just getting the store up and going today.
Tell me a little bit about what is involved in the getting up and getting started of a Pizza Hut location. What all is involved there?
A lot of the stuff we do in the morning is getting the store prepped up for you guys. So I probably start stretching 12 large hand toss like first thing in the morning to get through my lunch rush, and then we end up doing probably our sauce and cheese list for our evening rush later that afternoon. It's a lot of work and effort, and we are doing a lot of training with some of our new employees so that they can be doing it to the Pizza Hut standard we know you all love and appreciate. So we're working really hard on getting them to where they need to be too.
You mentioned the hand toss crust. Is that the most popular crust that people choose, or what would you say is the most popular crust?
I would say here in the Broken Bow location, it kind of varies. Sometimes it deals with what deals that we have got going on, and sometimes it just deals on what people prefer. I noticed that the pan is very popular. The stuffed crust, when they're on specials, are pretty popular too. I mean, it really varies. I say I get a pretty good equal stale amount on everything.
Great. Well, talk about the toppings kind of steal the show so often when it comes to pizza, but talk about the crust options. Maybe somebody out there can be persuaded to switch it up a little bit. Talk about all the options you have for crust.
Well, a lot of people don't realize that our hand-tossed, the differences between our crust. So our hand-tossed is our sweet dough. When you get it, it should have a bit of like a sweet taste to it, whereas our pan dough that does our stuffed crusts and our large pans, those are more of a buttery crust, and they have a bit more buttery flavor to them, whereas our thin and crispies are more of our salty crust. So if you're looking for something that's got more of a buttery flavor, you want to look at those pan pizzas. If you want something that's got a sweet flavor in that crust, you want the hand toss. And if you want something with a bit of a crunch and a salty taste to it, then you want our thin and crispy.
Okay. Wow, that's officially the first thing I've learned today. So thank you for that, Julia. Appreciate that. Talk a little bit about some of the specials that people can keep an eye on for enjoying some food at Pizza Hut. What's going on right now?
So everybody's taking on to that really popular $12 any large or medium pizza. Those are a steal because even our Super Supreme is $12.84 right now. You can't beat that price because it's about a third of the fraction of the original price. So if you like those specialty pizzas, that is the deal for you. We also have the Hut Box that we just started yesterday. That comes with a personal pan 2 topping or a half melt plus your choice of a side of 4 wings or French fries for $6.99 before tax. You can add a drink and make it $8.49, and then I think we have a full melt plus side option for $8.99 and add a drink and make it $10.49.
Wow. All sound like really great deals. Getting a large pizza or even a medium pizza for that price is a really good deal. You're right.
And we also have next week on the 14th, we're starting our new cheeseburger melt. I'm kind of excited for that one.
Talk a little bit about that and what kind of flavor people are going to be able to take in it with that.
So I haven't been able to watch the training video on it yet. I'm hoping it'll pop up in my videos here within the next couple of days. But it's a new melt we're getting. It'll be added on to all the other melts that we have on our menu. And I know that it's offered with that Hut Box as well. I think it's temporary, but I could be wrong. It might be, if it takes on well enough and people like it, they'll keep it on the menu. So.
Okay. All right.
I'm excited. I'm not allowed to open the sauce, and it's kind of been driving me crazy. I'm not going to lie. I'm ready to try it.
Awesome. Well, that sounds very exciting, and sounds like Pizza Hut's got some new things coming up around the corner, and I know that the spring and summertime is a very exciting time for you guys. Talk a little bit about your hours and how people can get some delicious food with you, and the best way to get a hold of that, whether it be dining in or delivery.
Our hours right now are 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and then on Friday and Saturday we're open from 11 to 11. So we're one of the only places open past that 9, 10 o'clock mark. So if you're out for those late nights, we're the place to hit for sure. But I would say if you're looking to dine in, those are our hours in store and for our delivery. Right now we've only got that delivery going on from 5 p.m. to that 10 or 11, 7 days a week. We're really looking for that daytime delivery driver still. We've had some really good potential options. I think I actually have somebody that I am looking into here in the next couple days and hiring for that position, but we're working on it.
All right. Well, that all sounds great, Julia. We'll let you get back to stretching that dough. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much. You guys have a great day as well.
All right. You too. Bye. All right. Pizza Hut in Broken Bow. Sounds like they're ready to go, Dave.
Yeah, they got a lot of options there. We stopped in there for lunch a week or so ago and hit the pasta, and I have to tell you, it was delicious. And Joan found a meatless pasta, which is hard to find here in this neck of the woods, and she had to take a box home because she couldn't get all the way around it. So she got a couple of meals at least out of that pasta dish.
Good problem to have.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about what do I do for lunch over the noon hour, we dropped in and enjoyed it, and it was tasty.
Good.
Yeah.
A couple other things to tell you folks about. Make sure you're at Sylvester's this Friday night because Thunder Karaoke is back. You big karaoke guy, Dave?
I like to watch and listen.
I'm about the same way. If you made me choose and I had to perform a karaoke song, lately I'm really feeling the Toby Keith. I'd probably hop up there and do a Toby Keith song.
I might do Big Bad John.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think I could do that because he really kind of he doesn't sing the whole thing.
He speaks, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of speaks it. Okay. So grab your friends or pull them up on stage. We all have that song that we sing along to in the car. The time is now to go and sing it with your friends at Sly's. 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. this Friday night, karaoke at Sylvester's in Broken Bow, the quiet little place that rocks on East Highway 2. Another thing you can do with your friends is the Rotary Service Above Self Golf Tournament. That's going to be here before you know it. And we talk each year about this, Dave, and how awesome of a laid-back experience it is. Brent had golfed this a couple of times with Gavin, our former news director, and it's just a great way to go out on a Friday. It's a two-person scramble, $100 a team. You're benefiting the Teammates Mentoring Program and Rotary. It's just a great, awesome Friday excuse to get out of the office and go and help a great cause.
Yeah, and if you're not a person who golfs all the time or golfs just a little bit, 18 holes can get a little bit long if you're not, golfing all the time. So you don't have to really be a golfer or a great golfer to enter this tournament because it's 9 holes that goes by pretty quickly. You're probably, when you're done with that 9, wishing you could play a few more.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of tournaments years ago that I played in, along about the 14th hole, you're wondering, geez, are we going to be able to get this done?
Yeah,
because you swing a lot when you're not very good.
Yeah, you get tired. The people that are really good at golf, they do it in less swings, so they can golf those long. But a 9 hole, that's about right.
It is
for a lot of people. And This is going to be taking place Friday, June 14th. Registration is at 1 p.m. They'll have a shotgun start at 1:30. Free will donation for on-site food. They're going to have hot dogs and hamburgers on the grill starting at 11. This is always really fun. Flag prizes on every single hole for various things. Longest putt, shortest putt, longest or shortest drive. All kinds of fun things you can do there. And mulligans for sale as well. And again, anything that you purchase is going to be going to the great cause of Rotary as well as teammates mentoring. And this is at the Broken Bow Golf Club. If you would like to sign up or register ahead of time, just to give them an idea on numbers ahead of time, brokenbowrotary@gmail.com is the email address, or you can call 870-2909. That'll be a lot of fun coming up on June 14th. Let's talk a little bit about hearing, shall we? Nebraska Land Hearing Center offers services that in a lot of small communities you have to drive a pretty decent amount to get. But we're very fortunate because Roxanne offers those services right here. And I know in today's world, being able to get any kind of service without having to drive even an hour is a big-time convenience. And she really prides herself on having the best tech, doesn't she?
She does. She just has a brand new addition to her line, which are AI-operated hearing aids. I believe they're called Genesis. And she's just introduced those. Very excited about those. I think you can even use an app on your phone that works for those for if you fall, it monitors your health along with,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And she's just got those in. She has all different levels of technology depending on your budget. That's her most recent addition. The other thing I would say about Roxanne, her service after the sale is second to none. And I know there's a temptation to order some hearing aids off internet or from some discount situation, even from a big box store. But what happens if they don't fit right, if one of them quits? There's all sorts of scenarios with hearing aids. They're maintenance. They take maintenance. And so Roxanne will show you how to maintain them. She'll have the necessary different filters and so forth, but most importantly, she'll not charge you anything if you're a customer and you buy your hearing aids there to go in and get those things taken care of. It's, the hearing aids are a bit pricey, the good ones, but the service after the sale makes all the difference.
Well, and they're no longer just for hearing if you don't want them to be. It
Right.
seems like, the ones you're talking about, they're barely noticeable, they're comfortable, they're waterproof, sweat-proof, everyday proof, it says, and the My Star Key app delivers benefits like health monitoring, like you said, and fall detection. So for tech like that, or for even more simple tech, or if you just need some service and some help and the service after the sale, call 308-384-3852 to make an appointment. They're in the Broken Bow Chamber Building, east side of the square in Broken Bow. Go visit Nebraska Land Hearing Center. We're going to go ahead and play a song real quick. We're going to kind of reset things a little bit and get set up for a couple more pieces of information to round out the show for you today. We did have a request for a tribute song. That song's a little bit on the longer side in the way that our show ran today. Not going to be able to squeeze that into the show, but we are going to play that first song outside of the show after the breakfast show. So
Okay.
The folks that called that in to have that tribute played, we will certainly do that right after the show on KBBN Radio. So as we reset and get things going, this song is just so much fun to groove to. It's by a guy named Bill Withers.
Oh, yes.
and she's going to help us out with a little bit of information about what's happening at Chapin's Furniture, right?
Correct.
All right. Let's hear it.
It's What's for Wednesday at Chapin's Furniture. So it's interesting. This is catching on. They say they have people asking, what's for Wednesday this week? You know, they're wanting to know. So today, and this is the way, Connie, I was going to have fun having listening to you guys say this, but I guess I'll just try this myself. So on occasion, but only occasionally, is there a sale on occasional chairs. But today is the day. Connie is putting occasional chairs on sale.
Now, I'm going to sound
Ask it,
like
Jeremy.
I don't know. What's an occasional chair?
So that's kind of what Tina and I were in, and we're like, so how do you describe an occasional chair? What makes it an occasional chair? And she showed us it's those decorative chairs that you just want to put in a room. They're maybe not the most, I guess I want to say like a reclining chair, comfortable rocking recliner, but these are just those kind of add accent to a room or just bring it to.
Or when you've got a lot of people in your home, a place to sit down, but maybe not a place to take a nap.
Exactly.
All right.
That's what I would call an occasional chair.
That's thing number 2 I've learned this morning. First was about crust at Pizza Hut, and now occasional chairs.
Yes. So today, stop in and talk to Connie or Lola. They have occasional chairs on sale. Chapin's Furniture on the south side of the square in Broken Bow.
Sounds good. What do you got over there, Dave?
Oh, as long as Christy's here, we'll just do some more live reads.
There you go. Yeah, put her to work.
Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. We're lucky to have them in this community as well to serve the people in need there. Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow believes that an active life is a nurturing experience, and at their facility, residents can thrive and live an active lifestyle, and they work at making sure they stay active with some stimulation of daily activities, physical activities, movies, crafts, music, games, exercising, gardening, cooking, and they have a new outdoor area that they'll be using more and more as it does warm up. Specialized Alzheimer's and dementia care, assisted living, Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. If you would like more information about their services, call them at 872-6387.
Okay, and just so you folks know, after Christy gives us this information about Circle V Stitch and Post, we're going to be giving away this $25 gift card to the Garden Center. And if I am getting a vibe on the weather and kind of the amount of people that have planted their plants or their gardens at the moment, this weekend is kind of lining up to be a big one. And you could have $25 to get your shopping at the Garden Center started this upcoming weekend. So stick around for that after Christy tells you about this.
Yes.
All right.
Also a great idea for Mother's Day. So
yeah,
win
snag
your
this
mom
and
some flowers, and she can even pick them out if you just give her the gift card.
There you go.
Okay.
Good idea.
Okay, so at Circle V Stitch and Post, located north of Broken Bow on Paulson Road, Velma can help you find the perfect gift for the people in your life. Wedding season is upon us, and baby showers are always being planned. Velma can help you find the best personalized gifts available and right here in your area. Afghans, blankets, towel sets, and more. They can all be personalized for the happy couple or new parents. So great ideas. Stop in and talk to Velma. You can also call her at 872-6173. Why shop online for personalized items? Circle V Stitching Post has great prices, and you can create with someone right here in Broken Bow.
And if you want to touch and feel and try on the things that you're going to be having stitched up, she does have a good amount of things right there at her location, too, to give a shot before you buy.
Yeah, and Tina is asking if she gets some swag, so we
oh,
gotta get her
man, on that.
What is this? She wants a new chair and she wants
I
swag?
know. She's going to fit right in.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially you two together.
Yep.
Yeah, day one, Christy's like, oh, and just your computer's slow, so just get used to it. And she's like, it's like, oh man.
Did you say it was as slow as yours or slower? Or?
I said, I think mine's slow, but I know yours is slower. So
Christy
just
said,
be prepared.
she's like, I think mine's pretty slow and I get frustrated, but then I have to do something on your computer over here, and then I begin to appreciate mine more. Never stops, does it, Dave?
It
Never
does
stops.
not. It does not.
How should we give this garden center $25 gift card away? Should we take, like, I don't have anything lined up to play or anything like that while we're taking calls or anything. So we're just going to have to go here.
Mm-hmm.
Just hop right into it. Should we make the person that calls in tell us a little bit about their favorite flower or vegetable that they want to plant or something like that?
Yeah.
That's a good idea. What they like about gardening, just something about that kind of fits along with the card, right?
I like
Yeah,
that. Favorite
okay.
flower would be good. I
Okay.
think they should have to name their favorite flower.
Okay, so if you want to win this $25 gift card to the Garden Center, call us at 872-2801, and we will bring you up on the air, and we'll ask you a question. And there's a call. All right.
Hope it's dandelion.
A dandelion? I don't think they sell those. Hello, this is The Breakfast Show. Who are we talking to?
This is Sandy.
Sandy, how are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Doing pretty good. Well, you should be doing a little bit better because you won the $25 gift card if you can tell us a little bit about your favorite thing to plant, whether it be a flower or something in your garden. What's your favorite thing to do this time of year when it comes to planting?
Well, actually, gardening. Flowers. I like flowers. I really love lilies. But my favorite would be the green bean or the fresh tomato.
Oh, those are pretty good. So, if you when you have the time, swing by and pick up your gift card, and you'll be able to go and do some shopping at the Garden Center.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You guys all have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I think dandelion. She did. I think I was thinking she might be disqualified because she didn't answer dandelion.
I got plenty of those at the moment.
Yeah.
The grass I planted last year, I couldn't put the pre-emergent on. So then really after you plant new grass, it's kind of a 2-year process to getting all the weeds gone because you could kill your grass if you put the pre-emergent down. So I'm just spot spraying this year.
Well, it'll work.
But you're quite the yard expert, as you were telling Christy and I the other day.
Yes, I've tried it once and it worked, so I'm an expert.
Very impressed with his
Dave's
product.
Dave's lawn renovation business.
Well, water, fertilizer, and somebody who knows how to overseed for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
And a little bit of time on your hands and knees picking out weed. When it comes down to it, we can all you can put a weed sprayer on and spray around and kind of wait. But really, if you want to solve things right away, you just kind of got to get a little bit dirty, don't you?
Yeah, and we had kind of a large number of sambers, Texas sambers, and you can't spray those and kill them. You just have to really get down and dig them out by the roots.
There was a weed when I was replanting the back half of our backyard. Can't remember what it was called, but I posted a picture of it on Facebook. And somebody told me that this particular weed is, like, you can eat it. It's edible. But it kind of crawls on the ground. And it's kind of odd looking. Do you know what I'm talking about, either of you?
No clue.
But apparently not a lot of weed killers work on it super well. And you just kind of have to pull it.
Get its roots.
Yeah.
Well, how's your mowing going?
It's mowed for the time being. We're good. It was a challenge
It's
to get that
knocked
first
down.
mowing done, but it's done and it looks good now.
Good.
Nice.
No, that is a satisfying feeling when after you mow and you look out and it looks nice.
Especially after I changed the battery, hit a big rock or stump, got stuck in the ditch, and then it wouldn't start, but we're good.
You got to start putting a GoPro on when you do these things. We could have one. We could have one heck of a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Like to see that.
It was stressful, but I got it done.
Oh, so you're not one of those people that de-stresses when you mow?
Well, yeah, I thought I was. The plan.
Till this experience. Well, the last time I mowed, the end of last year, when you've got grass coming out of I can hear my dad now. Don't shoot grass into the side of the house or onto the first few paths you do around the house. You've got to have the chute facing out,
way, yeah.
And then when you're far enough out, then you can face the other way. I was halfway out into our yard and I hit like a stump or something that was down in the grass. I couldn't see. Otherwise, I wouldn't have driven over it. It shot probably 25 feet through the air and put a hole in the siding on our house, right across the sidewalk. And it didn't even matter. The grass wasn't making it that far. Sometimes you just can't win.
No.
Mowing's dangerous.
You have to be careful about where you point your mower.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got to watch that chute.
It can throw rocks a long ways.
Yeah, I know. I've had years ago. I learned that one too.
Right.
Uh-oh.
I did too.
Was a window?
Yeah, it was
a
a
window
window.
was involved? Oh, no.
Same here.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My wife was standing at the door, and
Well, it was all coming her way, huh?
she thought a machine gun was out in the yard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Anything we didn't accomplish that we need to before we close things out? I know, well, Brent's not connected yet, but he's going to get started with those track reports pretty soon, right?
11 o'clock, I think, is what he planned on.
Okay. So 11 o'clock on KBBN is when track reports start, and then Mullen Sr. is going to be saluted throughout the day over on KCNI. So keep that in mind, and we wish you all a great rest of the day. Thanks, Christy and Dave.
You're welcome.
You bet.
It's weird sitting over here at the end of the show in the control seat.
Feel kind of powerful, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yes.
But I just don't really know what to do with the power. So I guess we'll just end the show.
Shut the power off.
We'll shut the power off. Have a great rest of your day, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.